Hi everybody, my name is Teri. Welcome back to my channel. This is actually the second video of two. So as I mentioned in the first video, I work out my butt and legs 2 to 3 times a week, so at least twice. So with those workouts, it's not the same workout. It's actually 2 completely different workouts that I do during that week. So this is actually workout number 2 for the week, and I'll post a link with the first video in the description, but you can also just subscribe to my channel and it's listed there as well. So like I said with the other workout, same thing with this workout. I don't expect you to do the whole thing. Just pick out what you like out of it. When I very first started working out, I would watch videos like this from a bunch of different women, and then what I would do is I just build my own workout off of that. So I might only be like 5 workouts, whatever ones I like the best, and then I would make my workout off of that. So I'm not saying you have to do these exact workouts, just what my current workout looks like right now. I did want to make something clear. In my last video, I didn't really explain what supersets and triple sets were. So supersets is basically when you do more than one workout back to back. So like say it's 2 workouts, you're doing one workout and then going directly into the other workout without taking a break, and then you rest for 2 minutes after both of those workouts are complete. If it's a triple set, same exact thing, except for you're doing 3 workouts back to back before you're taking a 2-minute rest. So I did want to clarify what exactly a superset was. You'll see in this video I do have like my squats and the hip thrust. I don't really superset those with anything since I'm trying to do heavier weight. I just do those alone by themselves. So with both of my butt and leg workouts, these are intense workouts. Basically when you leave the gym, your legs and your butt should feel like jello. It should be hard to walk when you're done with this workout. But let's go ahead and get into the workout. I don't want to talk too long, so hopefully you enjoy my second butt and leg workout of the week. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment below, and then I will get to them as soon as I can. Okay, so first I start with just my squats. I do put my legs a little forward on this one. I'm using the Smith machine, but I put my legs a little forward and slightly together. So when I'm going down, I'm sitting in a parallel position to the ground with my legs. Now on this, I do 5 sets total, but on that, I'm gonna start out with 10 reps on my first set, and then I go to 9 on my second, 8 on my third, all the way down to 5. But each time I'm increasing my weight for each set. So I start out with 60 pounds on my very first set, doing 10 reps, and then go all the way up to 100 pounds with 5 reps. Now also, if you're just starting out, you can also do a lower weight. You don't have to increase your weight every single set. You can just do, say, the 60 pounds or whatever weight you can start with for each set, and then work your way up to adding weight from there. Okay, so next is the hip thrust. On this, you just want to make sure you're keeping your shoulders on the bench, and then when you come down and you push up, you're going to squeeze with your butt as hard as you can. So you want to, the goal here is to get as much weight as possible. So I started with like 60 pounds, but right now about 130. So you just want to make sure you're increasing your weight consistently on this one. Okay, so next we're going to superset the leg curl down with the leg extension. So you want to make sure on this one that the pad is touching your knees. And then also when you're curling down, you want to keep your toes pointed to the sky. And then just focus on squeezing your hamstrings when you're doing this. Okay, so after the curl down, you're going to go straight into leg extension. So on this, you just want to make sure the pad is hitting you right at the top of the feet. You're keeping your back straight the whole time, and then just squeeze up with the leg extension. Just start out with whatever weight you're comfortable with. I think I'm only at like 95 pounds on this one, but just start wherever you can and just work your way up from there.
Hold the phone. The lonely stoner, Mr. Solo Dolo. He's on the move, can't seem to shake the shade. Within his dreams, he sees the life he made. The pain is deep. As I'm asleep, or you won't hear a beep beep. The girl he wants don't seem to want him to. It seems the feelings that she had are true. Day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night.
Okay, so we're going to triple set these next 3 together. So first is the glute kickback. So with this one, you want to make sure your leg that's straight is towards the front of the pad. And then the knee that's coming back, just make sure you're pushing down through your butt. And then when you kick back, you're squeezing your butt at the top. So make sure you're squeezing your butt and focusing on your butt muscles on this one. And right now I'm currently at 165 pounds, but I think I started like 65 or 70 pounds, so just start wherever you can and build up from there.
Everything wanted to know our crazy hearts beat as they walk on and on.
Okay, so on this next one, it's a back extension. So you want to make sure you're starting with your knees as close to your chest as possible. So lift the footrest all the way up. And then when you push back, you want to make sure your back right there is going against that pad and you're squeezing your butt muscles at the very top. So this should be focusing on working the very top of your butt and then your very lower back muscle as well. Right now I'm at 130 pounds, but definitely start wherever you can. I think I started somewhere around like 70 pounds, so just start where you can and work up from there. Okay, so the last one out of the triple set is the forward hip flexor. So on this one, you want to start with the pad right about the knee, and then you're lifting up your knee, kind of like you're kneeing something. Right now I'm about at 60 pounds, but to start with whatever you can. But you want to make sure you're feeling this right in that muscle right there on the front of your hip, and then also in your stomach muscles. So make sure you're keeping your core tight when you're doing this, and your back straight, and then just slightly lean back a little bit as you're lifting up. Okay, so this last one's a burnout, so we're gonna do these next 3 all together back to back without any rest in between. So where I'm using these resistance bands on this, but you don't even need the bands. But basically what I'm doing is putting it around my ankles and then laying on the bench with my hands on the ground and then keeping my legs straight. I'm lifting one leg to the sky and squeezing my butt. Okay, so after that we go directly into the Bulgarian split squat. So on this one I am holding a 20-pound weight, but I know I did start with no weight at all. So I think the most important thing is to make sure you have the form down and to make sure you can balance before you add weight and then just move up from there. Okay, so like I said, this is a burnout, so you are going to be feeling the burn. So after that, we're going directly into the next one, which is a fire hydrant. So on this, I'm using the bands again, but you don't even need the bands. You're putting the bands around your knees, and then you're going to kneel down on the ground, putting your elbows on the bench. And I just kind of, put my hands together. But keeping your back straight, you're going to lift one leg up, kind of like, a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. Is I guess the best way to explain it. Right there you see the band come up. That is something that can happen. It just is what it is. So just kind of try and keep it still if you can, but just make sure you're squeezing the outer butt area. With the butt and leg workouts, just remember people are going to look at you when you're doing these workouts. So don't worry about what anybody's thinking. People will stare, well, especially when you're working out your butt. So just remember, you know, not always is it going to look pretty when you're doing these exercises, especially when you're squeezing your butt. But it doesn't matter what you look like when you're doing it. The whole point is if you're doing it correctly and consistently, then when you're outside of the gym, your butt is going to look amazing. So don't worry about people staring at you. Just kind of get in your zone and just get used to it. But hopefully you'll like my video. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And then also follow me on Instagram. I'll post different fitness and workout tips there as well. And then if you want to see more videos like this, just subscribe to my channel. I will try and post a new video every week with different workouts that I'm currently doing. Or if you have anything that you want to see, just let me know. But other than that, thanks for watching.
Pass that back to the gang of boys. Slide on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control. Slip and slide on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control. Slip and slide on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control. 3, 2, 1, drop it.